Visit us on the web at www.coolwavepictures.com/radio.
Wavelength Radio presents He's Dave. No, he's Dave. They're both Daves. It's time for the Dave Show from Wavelength Radio.
And welcome to next Thursday here on the Dave Show, brought to you by Wavelength Radio and Cool Wave Pictures. It is Thursday, October the 7th at 7:07 p.m. We are coming to you worldwide, and you can join us on the web. Just go to coolwavepictures.com, click on the radio tab. And as always, be sure and check the schedule tab to find out when your favorite programs will be repeating throughout the week, in case you've missed any of them. I am your host, Dave. Our toll-free telephone number is 877-835-1937. Or you can send us an email, and we'll read it on the web. Or read it on the air, sorry. The address is radio@coolwavepictures.com. Be sure and sign up for free text alerts, let you know when our programs will be airing throughout the week live. It's quick and easy and free of spam. Also, you'll notice on our website, there is a donation button. We are a non-profit radio station, so feel free to give whatever you can, whenever you can. We have some special guests here on the show. The band Vex is joining me, along with their manager, Mr. J, also magician Robert Ray. So let's just get right to it. Well, first let me read you the live lineups. Okay. Tuesday nights, we have the Blu-ray show at 7 p.m. with host Charles Peterson. Wednesday nights at 6 p.m. is Right Now with Robin Egan, followed by Happy Hour with Cameron Cooper at 7 p.m. After that is the Mackenzie Show with Brian McKenzie at 8. And then at 9 o'clock is the Round Table, where the first three hosts come together along with Charles Peterson, and chaos ensues. On Thursday nights is 7 p.m., the Dave Show, the one that you're listening to right now. And then after us is Life and Times with Chris and Cody at 8 p.m., also known as Almond Joy and Mounds. I just thought I'd repeat that. You'll have to think about that one. Anyways, after that, 9 p.m. is Gale Times with Mallory and Friends, followed by After Hours at 10 p.m. So, joining me this hour is the band Vex, as I mentioned before. We have singer DL, guitarist Jodiah, bassist Adam, and we have their manager, Mr. J, along with magician Robert Ray. The drummer is not here. So, everybody introduce yourself.
You just did.
Yeah. Great job.
That's who we are.
Our drummer actually couldn't make it to the show because he's actually doing he's a judge in the drum off at Guitar Center, so he couldn't be here. He wanted to be here really bad, but
he's judging drummers. We're judging him.
But he would have been here if he could have been.
No.
Probably not.
More than likely not.
All right, so this is kind of like they're probably going to roast me a little bit, roast Dave Salinas Night. They have some stories that I'm not too fond of, but they may come out. Let me direct a question to, let's see. All right, let's see. How about Mr. J?
Let's do this.
All right.
7.
Plead the fifth, bro. I wish you managed our band that
My answer is 3.
Not guilty.
First of all, you're managing Vex, and
Could you not say that too loud?
the only thing that comes to mind when it comes to managing Vex is the question why.
Could you repeat the question?
Why?
Why would you want to manage Vex?
Hurry up, man. My drinks get low.
I'm asking myself the same question right now, Dave. Thanks. Anyway, jokes aside, let me just get serious for just 2 minutes. The reason I want to be, I want to manage
We don't
Vex.
have 2 minutes, Provo. Go ahead.
Okay, so
he's
let me
about to
just see
say
if I can
some
wrap
nice
this up.
shit for once. Let him talk.
You know what? Never mind. I don't know. I quit.
Plan success.
Realistically, it's because of the gay unicorn full of cum that Adam put on his shirt.
Wow.
I missed.
Did I say that out loud?
Wow.
Who has a gay unicorn?
told me it wasn't gay.
Who doesn't?
No, it's gay.
He's
I asked
knocking,
it.
He's knocking the fantasy equines.
Oh, by the way, I have a guest from Canada here, Mr. Steve Moak. Say something really loud.
Cheers.
All right.
Am I loud enough?
Yeah, that picked you up.
All right.
So, did he ever answer why?
No, let him give a good answer.
All right, give a better
Yeah,
answer.
yeah. If I can be serious for 2 minutes. All right, 30 seconds.
Thank you.
Anyway.
Just don't cry.
Oh, man. Just gotta shut up for 2 minutes. Anyway, so I just want to manage these guys because I really like what they're doing. I like what they're trying to say. I think music for too long now has a missed message. And I want to be a part of something beyond the fact that we go a lot of years back as friends. I want to be a part of something that has a meaning and a message. I think musicians need to get back on point, and I'm going to be part of making this group worldwide.
You're not going to keep the money or anything like the chick on
Yes,
Selena's.
What money?
yeah. Yeah.
You're not going to be like Selena's manager or something.
Well, he might shoot us. But he's
Yeah.
not gonna keep the money.
If you mean they're going to be dying, yeah, that's going to happen.
All right. Fair answer?
Fair enough.
Okay.
For now.
All's fair in love and wars.
What is he, Chris Angel? Is that fair?
I got a question for Adam here.
Oh! We're gonna let Adam talk?
I think you're ready for this one.
Jesus Christ. I thought he was just supposed to sit there and look pretty.
I hear you're a classically trained cellist. And my question to you is, what would make a classically trained cellist decide to join Vex?
Stupidity.
Can you elaborate?
That's a pretty deep question, but honestly, when I was just jamming with these guys, first couple times, they were playing the material that they had put together for the past couple of years, and I was pretty impressed. It's being a classical cellist to me really just means feeling what you do when you're playing, have something with some substance, and these guys really let me. Thank you. That's good. Yeah, that's good.
Oh, let me see that. Hey, come on, let Adam talk. This is good shit.
No, I can't get it to stop.
Probably the only serious
That's what she
question.
said.
I can't. Seriously, guys, I can't.
Big
get
bird.
It to stop.
And
Wow.
again, that's what she said. Wow. Continue, please.
Pretty much, these guys were cool with me playing the way I do and writing the way I write, and it just works. So, hopefully, little future time, we'll just integrate some more cello into some stuff and drive these guys a little bit crazier. But no, it's just fun. That's whatever.
Well, that answers my second question. I was going to ask you if you'd be, incorporating some more cello into Vex songs.
He's trying to.
Yeah, we've got.
Jesus.
We have one. We definitely have one in the works, and wherever else we can fit it in to get these
Wow.
douchebags to get the cocks out of their mouth for a few minutes to agree or disagree. Huh? Yeah,
From the lack of talking, there's lots of cocks and
Have a
lots of
couple
mouths.
I'm good, thanks.
Jesus. I was keeping my show clean, but that's okay.
Hey, Dave, you
Let all
played
that
the
nasty...
bagpipe.
What's that?
You played the bagpipe.
I don't know what that means.
Plays
I'm
the
not
skin
even going
flute.
to ask.
Meat whistle.
Speaking of incorporated, Jodiah, is it true Vex incorporates meditation? Sorry, you might need mediation, but meditation into the creative process.
That is true. We that is definitely true. We like to listen to meditation music, and sometimes most of the time we try to set aside at least a few minutes before every show to take a few minutes just to meditate, just to get us like in a clear frame of mind.
Actually, the correct answer is Vex is meditation, bitch.
What do you do to meditate?
Puke.
We just meditate. We what did he say? Did he say
He said puke.
I know you.
All right, I've been known, to those of you who don't know this, I've been known to, throw up before shows.
And before dinner and after drinking.
But no, yeah, I mean, we always try to, take a few minutes to meditate before shows. Sometimes when we get together for a practice, there'll actually be practice days where we get together. Adam? Oh, wait, you trying to get back at me?
Trying to.
That doesn't sound anything like a cricket. It sounds like a gay cricket or something. I don't know. It's weird. Anyways, yeah. So to answer your question, yes, we do like to incorporate meditation.
Nice. All right, sweet. DL, this one's directed at you, buddy.
Sir.
What does DL stand for, first of all?
Download.
Oh, you gotta say it. Somebody say it.
Download.
Download.
Let's see. Download.
You keep
Donkey
feeding me these
Labia.
drinks is going to stand for damaged liver.
Oh!
Damaged liver?
DL stands for truth and justice. That's what I stand for.
Dangle low.
Wherever there's hairy balls.
Dainty lobe.
Nobody
Deep
here
love.
proud or what?
Huh?
Nobody said anything, bro. It's your show, man. It's your show, brother.
While we're talking with you, DL, how did Vex come to be, since you are the singer of Vex?
Well, that is a question I could answer at length, but I'll give you the short version. First of all, Jodiah and Mr. J and I have known each other for years and years, so we've been kind of kicking around some ideas. But I guess we started when we brought Adam on board, and I hope I have your permission to tell the story. We met in a karate class.
It's true.
Why is
We're
that,
almost at
why
court.
why is that funny?
The
I haven't heard this story.
In this dojo.
Well, first of all, this karate class,
No sensei.
Wax on, wax off.
this karate class was
wax
held in a
off.
laundromat,
Always do.
and our sensei was a Puerto Rican guy named Zanzibar, so that should have been our first clue.
Zanzibar Jones.
Adam's mom used to drop him off before class, and this was 2 years ago, and he would sit outside and play his cello. Do you want me to answer this question or not, bro?
I'm sorry.
He would sit outside the laundromat where we held our karate sessions, and he would play his cello, and these haunting melodies would, escape the cello, and I always noticed him, but I was a little bit held back in class. Well, Adam was fighting the champion, our class champion, and he put up a great fight.
He was an 8-year-old 4-year student.
Anyways, when Adam lost to the champion, she came over. Her name was Sally, and she told him that it was the best fight that he'd ever put up. And Adam was crying on the floor, and I held him in my arms, and I kissed him lightly on the forehead, and I said, I really want to, I really want to nurse you back to health. I just saw something in him, so he let him sleep in my closet for a couple days, and then
You see something in him every night, don't you?
yes, and we started writing songs shortly thereafter, and it just seemed to be like a cosmic thing. It just was meant to be. So we don't judge here, man. Whatever. It was just the way we met, and that's the story, and we're sticking to it.
Wow.
Whoa.
Wow.
Bring it in. Hold it and release.
And you can also Ustream us live, so you can see what they're doing here.
Oh, Jesus.
I think I just streamed live on the carpet.
Just click on video on the website. You might want to bring up what you have to do is bring up a separate tab, click on video, and mute the audio part that's on the video and listen to the live feed. Otherwise, there is a delay. Pass the mic over to Magician Robert Ray.
Oh.
I have a question
Oh,
for
no.
you.
What is your question, sir?
Mr. Ray. First of all,
Robert,
can you
get in here where the camera can see. Let me switch with it.
Don't trip over the mic cord.
Or my cord.
Like magic, he appears.
The cord isn't long enough to trip over.
There's the camera.
Here's the camera. Right there. It's there.
Oh, hello.
First of all,
Sorry. Did you mention he's deaf?
I'm gonna do
Hello.
I'm gonna do a fire engine here in a minute.
Magician Robert Ray.
Yay.
Who needs a drink?
Yay.
Hand me mine.
What's up,
Mr.
dude?
Robert, tell us about yourself and your many projects.
I do magic for parties and events and people. I do magic with fire, with lights, with coins, with cards. I make things float, disappear, reappear. I do magic with the mind, magic with the body. I bend metal with my mind. I move things with my mind. What else would you like to know?
Are you before or after the Pony Show?
I am after the donkey show.
Here's the pony show.
It's a Pony Show. Okay, so so what? Any contact information if somebody wants to book you?
Yes, you can go to my website at www.robertraymagic.com/gay porn.
Is that www?
That's why you're always popping up on my screen, man.
I pop up on everyone's screen.
Quite literally.
I popped up.
I popped up right now.
Hey, do you have any kind of non-visual magic for the listening audience?
Non-visual magic. Sure. Sure, let's do something.
Oh my God!
Non-visual. Did you see that?
Wow! Whoa! Oh my God! Pick a card, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay. Here's the thing. Everyone who's listening, think about the first vegetable that pops in your mind. Not a cucumber, Daniel.
Damn it.
Not a cucumber, Daniel, and like something like broccoli, but don't think of broccoli. Think of the first vegetable that pops in your mind, and tomato is a fruit, by the way. So think of the first vegetable that pops in your mind. You got it?
It's my second girlfriend.
You are all thinking about carrot.
I was thinking banana. Oh, you said vegetable.
Vegetable. You always think about bananas and pickles too.
Whoa.
Pickles too, right? You think about pickles a lot too. You know, pickles is a fruit.
Pickles are a fruit?
Pickles
I know
are a
tomatoes are a fruit, but I didn't know pickles are fruit.
Pickles are a fruit.
Robert Ray's a fruit.
Well, I am what I eat, so, and I eat you all the time, you know. So.
Oh, Jesus.
Always left hungry, aren't you?
Put the
Indeed.
kids to bed.
Never satisfied. We're trying to get this show on the news, so keep it up.
Yeah, we only only have an hour here.
Child, I had to suck my dad's dick to get a hot meal.
That wasn't the hot meal?
I'm sorry.
Jesus. What did I tell you about?
I'll go home.
What did I tell you?
Going home.
Thank God he doesn't have a mic. Tell me that didn't pick up.
Yeah, it's picked up.
Oh, it did?
Yeah.
Sweet, give him a mic.
All right, let's cut to
I'm just
commercial.
kidding. It wasn't my dad.
You have any shows coming up, Robert?
Yeah, Rob, you sure you
Yes, I have.
Our show.
I have a show coming up on Saturday, October the 9th at 9:30. I'll better be there at 9:30. I perform around 10 o'clock. I'm going to do one single illusion and then introduce Vex
We're giving him 15 seconds.
with Christine Dolce, who's super hot. So y'all got to show up. I might just pull her bra off that evening.
I'll
So
be there.
Nice.
that's plenty of motivation for y'all to show up.
6 tickets, dude.
He doesn't wear a bra.
I already got my pants
Well,
on.
while you're in the chair, I'll ask you another question real quick here.
Okay.
I heard there's an interesting story behind how you met the singer DL. Want to tell us about it?
Sure, yeah. I met DL when I was at the porn shop Castle Boutique, and we were in the gay porn section, and we were both browsing. I'm just kidding. No, we were in meditation class.
Yeah, that sounds more believable.
Yeah, we
This
were.
is a true story. Tell us.
We were in gay meditation class.
I think Keith just quit.
How to maintain erection after release.
Robert, tell me the story's good enough. Just tell the real story.
Okay.
Queef just emailed and said he quits on
Club Red just called too. We're not playing.
We were in meditation class, and there was me, my friend, and Daniel were there, and I hadn't met Daniel yet, and he showed up wearing black nail polish on his toes. Daniel was another student in the class.
We introduced you to DL, right?
Why the hell are you talking
Right.
about Daniel? We're talking about somebody else.
Get from bad to worse. Right?
So
Separate me.
good thing there's only 2 listeners, right?
No, there's just us.
There's
Oh, just us. Yeah. So we were in meditation class, and there was this crazy Hispanic meditation teacher named Azucena, and Azucena, Peruvian Mexican Native American mix, and she was just a half a bubble off, and.
We don't know.
Well, anyway, needless to say, Daniel
Jesus.
and I got.
Yes. Somebody give him the fucking mic. Somebody else.
See what happens when you fucking pour me a drink, DL. Okay, I'm done. You want me to tell any more story now?
Just finish the
See-
fucking
see
story,
what-
bro.
See what happens when you want me to be on the radio show? So.
Magically saved this story.
So then, we both got kicked out of meditation class, DL and I.
It just seems silly now.
It does.
It's always
How,
been
why'd you
silly.
get kicked out?
we got kicked out because she was crazy and she didn't like DL's painted toenails.
What?
That's the reason why she didn't like DL's painted toenails, and I did, because I'm such a huge fan of feet, and not really. And then I got kicked out of meditation class too because
You stood your ground.
I stood my ground. I didn't want to lie to him. She wanted me to lie to him. I did, and I didn't want to. So then we went outside and met for the first time, and I showed him some magic, and then I did an audition at his house, and then
Was it foot magic?
foot magic, yeah.
Magical.
And then we just became really good friends, and I performed for some of their shows, and that's about it. Would you like
tuning
to
in autism right now with those
add anything else to that, DL?
I just want to say he completely butchered a very cool story. It's a true story. Probably.
You tell it better.
No, I mean you got all the details, man.
It's no less true than the karate class.
That's true.
We're gonna play a couple songs for you. We're gonna play a couple songs for you coming up here. We're gonna take a break. Either track 2 or 3. Which one would you like to play during the break? Track 2, which is what? Relative. We're going to play Relative during the break here. We'll be right back with Vex and their manager, Mr. J, Magician Robert Ray, and Steve from Canada. Stick around.
You're listening to Wavelength Radio from Cool Wave Pictures.
Visit us on the web at www.coolwavepictures.com/radio.
You're listening to Wavelength Radio from Cool Wave Pictures.
Wavelength Radio presents He's Dave. No, he's Dave. They're both Daves. It's time for the Dave Show from Wavelength Radio.
Hey, welcome back, listeners, to the Dave Show here on Thunder Thursday, as we like to call it. Be sure and stick around later on for the upcoming shows that are after ours. We have Vex in studio, along with their manager, Mr. J, magician Robert Ray, and some unknown from Canada named Steve, who likes to crack jokes in the background. That was Vex you just listened to. That was a song called Relative. Give us a call. Our number is 877-835-1937 if you have any questions for Vex, or send us an email, radio@coolwavepictures.com. Vex does have a live show coming up, as Robert Ray was talking about a little bit ago. It is called Live, Loud, and Local. Yes, and it's a 3-day event. $10 gets you in all 3 days. It's Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And Vex is playing what time on Saturday night?
We're on at 10.
10 o'clock?
10 o'clock
Seriously?
on Saturday.
Okay.
No, I'm fucking with you.
I thought it was earlier.
Yes, show up at 8.
Show up at 10 and you'll miss
Get really drunk, then you'll really like us.
Okay.
We're a 3-drink band.
By the way,
minimum.
Go ahead and plug your website if anybody wants to get more information on you guys.
Yeah. It's we have a MySpace, which nobody fucking uses anymore. Anyways, right? It's myspace.com/VexPHX, or we're also on Facebook.com/VexPHX. Jesus, look at this guy.
I have a question for management.
Oh shit.
Otherwise known as Mr. J. Mr. J.
Yes, sir.
Why do you feel that you must always apologize for Vex?
Do you even need that answer now?
First part of the show?
Have you been listening to the first segment? Answered that question for me.
Crossed out the question. Crossed out the question.
Next.
That's it? That's all you got?
Yeah.
What do you mean? That's all I got. They just listened to 7 minutes.
I think he's talking about. I think he's talking about like the Facebook stuff.
Oh, jeez.
Facebook comments.
So we go into this with a serious space and we say, listen, guys, we want to, change music and kind of like fuck up the teeny bop thing that's happening and the speed metal shit that's all over everywhere. So I say, okay, these guys are going to be serious. Let's do this. And about 30 seconds into it, I realize there's not a serious bone. Well, Adam's bone's pretty serious.
Wow. 4 serious
in this
bones.
Anyway, I realize that most of what I'm going to be doing is going to be entailing apologizing.
Get used to it.
I don't know what else to say.
That's why we brought him in.
He is the legal arm of Vex as well. He handles all the legalities and so forth, and the money.
Mostly apologies.
Joe Daya.
Yes.
Joe Daya, you're up next, buddy.
Yeah. Speaking of the guy from Canada, I just want to get this off my chest. I just heard. I don't know if this is true, but I heard that the only thing good to ever come out of Canada was the road to the U.S.
Oh,
so, I don't know.
Can we Google that?
Hey, let me tell you something.
I think it's on Google.
President Obama in Canada.
He's gonna kick my ass. He's gonna kick my ass if he ever gets the mic. But what was your question, sir?
My question for you
He's a boot to kick your ass.
Is this for me? I did.
You weren't supposed to talk. You were supposed to just read it and then keep asking questions. But can you say the phone number a little slower so people can call in?
And 3 times.
8.
Wow.
77.
And we're gonna cut to a commercial.
Phone number 877-835-1937. That's 877-835-1937. How was that?
It's a good year.
Was it? Uh-oh, let's see. We got, listen,
Computer just crashed?
I have one more question for Joe Daya. I've heard that Vex uses film scores and soundtracks for inspiration. Is this true?
Yes, it is true. We've often used film score such as... what was that? Well, I mean, actually, yes, that is true. One time, DL here sent me home with a copy of was it Passion of the Christ or Last Time?
The Passion.
It was. Oh, it's just called
both and
was
the
it?
Omen. Yeah.
Oh, it was the Omen and Passion of the Christ or whatever
several.
it was.
Yeah, we've used several.
Yeah, he sent me home with it. I was like, what the fuck? He just handed me the CD of like the soundtrack, and I'm like, okay, whatever, dude. You know, it's weird, but whatever. And I took it home, and I think I was like on the treadmill. Can you guys tell? I like popped it on the CD, and I was like on the treadmill, and I was listening to it while I was on the treadmill. I was like, holy shit, this motherfucker may be onto something. So I listened to it, and then
or on something.
On something or onto something, one of the two. Why does he keep crossing stuff out?
Don't pay attention. He's like a doctor.
Don't pay attention.
Okay, so
The man behind
anyways,
the
so anyways,
Eyes off the chart.
I'm dying, aren't I? So anyways, yes. To answer your
Where's
question,
the crickets?
there was at least a couple of songs that had a lot of inspiration that came out of like just the drums and weirdness from some of those soundtracks that I heard, like The Omen, like scary shit. And I wanted some of our songs to sound more like film scores rather than just something that you hear that's 4 minutes long on KUPD, and that's something that I really
Nothing against KUPD. Please play our music.
Yeah, play our music, please.
There you go. So yes, to answer your question, absolutely true.
Anybody want to add to that or anything?
No, I do not.
No.
Okay. Well, since you have the mic, DL.
It's the Nothing Show.
That's down.
3, 2, 1.
Welcome to the It's an inside joke, ladies and gentlemen. If you're listening to last week's program, you might have heard the Nothing Show for a few minutes. But DL, can you describe the meaning behind the Vex symbol?
The symbol. You can hold that up on the
Next to the drums, right?
the iPhone there.
It's V with a big hole in the middle, and
Jesus
then an X.
Christ. Yeah, the E got cut out. Actually, I think, I'm into symbology, and symbols are very powerful, and kind of created our own little symbol, and it's a septagram encompassed by an Ouroboros, which is a snake eating its own tail. Not to drop too much serious stuff on you guys right now, but the septagram, could stand for many things. It's a 7-pointed star, and we kind of dabble. in different philosophies and different studies and esoteric and occult stuff. And not to get too freaky on you, but there's 7 principles or 7 steps in alchemy, and that's kind of represented there. And the Ouroboros is sort of like life feeds on life, or the continuation, or the eternity symbol, basically. So we kind of put forth that into what we represent, and it kind of runs through the themes of all of our songs, I guess. Yeah.
Well said.
Well said.
Thank you.
What's
more than I can say for any of you assholes?
He could have summed it up by said they worship the devil.
Also, each one of the points represents a dude that Deal slept with.
That Deal's what?
Slept with.
Whoa!
Wow! He was awake the whole time.
Anything you want to add, Mr. Manager?
Or Mr.
Or Mr. Robert Ray.
I'm sorry.
I apologize.
All right, this is Robert Ray, the magician, folks. So we hear you do tricks.
I turn a couple of tricks. I turn a couple, yeah. I don't know that I do any.
Tricks, Robert Ray performs tricks.
Sometimes at the same time.
I heard you turn a couple tricks yourself, Dave.
Well, I don't know.
You gotta earn a couple bucks where you can, buddy.
How do you think you got the show?
Oh. Well, and somebody's got to have a story about me. Come on, you just got to.
$5. That's the story.
I don't know.
All right, since we're going there, some of us have known Mr. Dave here for a long time.
Oh, Jesus.
Yep. And I think there's a few of us in the room can vouch for that. And this might be a little uncomfortable, and we don't want to glorify drug use for all the children out there.
Just squeeze the gas
Some
can.
of us have struggled with and overcome addiction, and that's a serious matter. But at the same time,
Is there somebody call the zoo? We have.
at the same time, Dave, we'd like you to kind of reminisce, if you will, about your gas huffing days.
My what?
You know what I'm talking about, brother? Gas huffing days, sucking the gas hole of a car.
Oh, that's old. Okay, wait. I'm sorry. I'm trying to control a zoo.
I'm sorry
in here.
too, buddy.
Bunch of zoo animals.
Yeah.
My gas huffing days. Wow.
Yeah.
I was a teenager.
No, you weren't.
I don't recommend it at all. I think I'm still suffering after effects. You know.
Yeah, you have us on the show today. It's clearly delusional.
What have you heard? What?
You don't want to know what I heard. I'd rather you just set the story straight, man.
Oh, okay. Wow, I'm put on the spot here.
Can you show our audience the
There's no shame
deer
in
in the
this.
headlights look you got right now?
Suck for gas.
There we go.
We'll suck gas for ass.
It was just
For gas.
It was. I don't know where
a
it
passing
started.
phase?
I don't know where it was started, but
I do.
but Steve
It
was
It
involved.
was a legit habit, dude. We were actually out of gas.
You
and
need a
you
mic.
siphoned, and you got a
Give him a
hot-
mic. Be kind, Steve.
It was a legit start. We were actually out of gas one day, and you siphoned, and you caught a buzz, and grew addicted to it. And you mastered the art of sucking from the can.
So don't siphon
You even tell us.
Master the art of sucking from the gas hole,
You
if you
even
will.
tell us how to do it.
Jesus, I don't think I started it. Actually, there was me and Steve and
You
Frank.
absolutely did start it.
Don't drag the others down
It
with
was
you,
me
man.
and you and Frank and Steve. It was me and Steve.
Well, here's what happened. You started it, and you called me on the phone because I had.
Why
to
would I
pick you off
start
the
it?
ground.
How would I hear about it? We didn't have internet back then.
Jesus.
David started it, and they
We-
called me on the phone, and I had to go take care of my homie because he's laying on the ground. But you started it.
I called you laying on the ground.
Yes, dude.
Okay.
Dave, stop skirting around the issue, man.
You used to
Tell us
break
about
into
your
dad's
gas hole
shed. Your
sucking
dad would
days,
say,
sir.
Oh,
That was really
hey, what's
old
this
days.
broken lock on the shed?
It was old.
Am I wrong?
I'm skirting around it. I don't know. I'm uncomfortable.
I immediately regret coming on the show.
I appreciate your pronunciation of uncomfortable, but you still need to tell us the story here.
Okay. Well, maybe I'll tell you the story right after this break. We're gonna play another song from Vex. This one's called "The Road to Success." During the break, so take a listen and join us back here in a few minutes on the Dave's Show on Thunder Thursday.
You're listening to Wavelength Radio from Cool Wave Pictures.
Visit us on the web at www.coolwavepictures.com/radio.
Wavelength Radio presents He's Dave. No, he's Dave. They're both Daves. It's time for the Dave Show from Wavelength Radio.
Hey, welcome back to the Dave Show. You were live here on Thunder Thursday. Wavelength Radio, brought to you by Cool Wave Pictures. Visit us on. Never mind. Just go to the website coolwavepictures.com and click on the radio button. I couldn't talk for a second there. I am Sexy Yoda, and we have Vex here with us today.
Hello.
Hello.
I think he has his own mic.
Yo.
Hello. Robert Ray, magician. That sounds like a fart. Is that what it's intended to sound like?
Yes.
Okay, so we have manager Mr. J here on the show. Continuing the story we were talking about. What was it, Daniel?
Just tell your after effects of the gas huffing. We don't want you to describe how you did it.
We're not trying to promote it. We got a show to promote.
It was well, one quick story was my. I'm not going to do that. No. Jeez. It was
quick.
It was just it was I don't know where it started, how it started, but I got this idea somehow from somebody. I don't think I just invented it or saw it on TV, but I sucked out of a gas hole of a car, And,
would you like to suck my gas hole?
No, thanks. And there was one time when Steve was with me. He wasn't doing it this time, I guess, but he was sitting in the back of the family station wagon. And my parents were on a walk, and walking around the neighborhood and so forth. And I guess I started hallucinating or something. I guess because I looked up in the window and I thought the car turns into like a giant Greyhound bus, and there's a driver there in the window, and it was really Steve, but he looked totally different. I thought it was like a shiny new bus in my driveway because everything looked really shiny and new. And I went running around like a maniac, calling out for Steve. I ran right past him, ran into my parents' house, and I was screaming, Steve, you got to come here and check this out. And the whole time, I came back out, and Steve was there the whole time. He was the one sitting in the back of the car that turned into a bus. So, needless to say, he went inside and started eating a tamale, I believe. I thought it was a burrito. He says it was a homemade.
My mom used to buy giant bags of tamales.
My mom used to buy giant bags of tamales. So he was eating a tamale on the counter and all that. And my parents came walking back up from their walk, and I can't believe I'm saying this, but my dad was like, I smell gas, what's going on? He didn't talk like that, but
I smell gas hole.
I'm trying to do a father impression. And then they walked over to the car, and they said, where's the gas cap? And I was like, I don't know. And then I reached in the back pocket of my sweats I was wearing, and I had the gas cap. They freaked out, took me inside. They said that I couldn't even really walk or talk very well and so forth. And they they looked at Steve and they kicked him out. What did they? They thought he was in on it or something. They kicked his ass out of the house and they made him walk home and shit. It was hilarious. But
well, hold on a second.
It wasn't so good.
Why didn't he drive the bus back?
Ooh. It just turns into a car again. It wasn't a bus or something. Anyways,
so you had a real life transformer.
As awesome as that sounds, we're in no way trying to promote.
Don't do drugs, kids.
Gas hole sucking.
I ended up going to a counseling session because of that.
And look at him now. He's recovered and he's got his own radio show.
Yes.
One more quick question.
Sure.
Is it true that you farted near an acoustic guitar and it resonated?
Oh my goodness.
Hasn't everyone?
This is a true story. Hilarious. I was getting ready for work one morning.
We want sound effects.
My apartment in Scottsdale, and I was sitting on the ground to tie my shoes. I was putting my shoe on, and I just let one rip. And I had an acoustic guitar sitting in the guitar stand. Just like it was like 4 feet away actually.
6.3 feet.
And so I let it rip, and it resonated. The guitar strings, like if you, yeah, it was like
That's awesome.
Like when you have an electric guitar and you play it, and then like the snare on the snare drum, the snare part starts like buzzing. That's basically what happened. All the way through the carpet, all the way to the guitar stand with the rubberized feet, it like rang the strings.
Nice.
So
we're gonna have to see that.
I laughed so hard. Actually,
That you farted again.
I laughed so hard. You know what? I don't know what. I couldn't have been tying my shoes because after that I went into the shower and I was laughing so hard. Maybe it was such a big one that I had to take another shower. I don't remember.
What were you doing
but
naked on the carpet?
I think I was in my underwear, man. Actually.
I don't think we want to go there.
Any other? You want to throw me under the bus any further? Anything? Anybody?
No, I think you've had enough, sir.
Enjoy the show.
Steve's the driver. Steve's the
What did you say?
The bus is out of gas. You sucked it all out of the gas.
Oh my god! I almost passed out. I'm seeing stars. You ever laugh so hard?
Back then or just now?
Where's an acoustic guitar?
Jesus.
Yeah, we're gonna bring an acoustic and have you fart into it. Is that cool?
Sure. We have about 4 more minutes. Steve from Canada, you want to say anything real quick?
I already did.
He said all he needs to say. I think Adam wants to promote the show real quick.
Yeah, we're Vex. We're at the Live Loud Local Music Festival. It is Friday and Saturday night. They actually trimmed it down to a 2-night show. But Vex is on Saturday night the 9th at 10 p.m. Show up early, get drunk, and enjoy our music. Entrance is $10. Hit us up for $10 pass for both days. Whatever. And we are on the World Wide Web, facebook.com/VexPHX and myspace.com/VexPHX. We will have our new demo/EP available for free at the show, but we do accept donations in
Expect
large unmarked bills.
That's the management call.
We expect large
Cases of
donations.
money.
Keep talking. This is management falling behind you.
And we expect large boobies at the show, too. If you would like to show them to the band before or after the show, that would be perfectly okay.
There's that was Robert Ray, and he should
Excluding
realize
minors.
that there aren't any larger
Available for
boobs
18
than
and
all
over.
of us in the room right
And surprisingly, he's not the one from Canada.
now. Anyway, come out and see us. Live Loud Local Music Festival. We're at Club Red in Tempe. It's on University in the 101. So, fuck it, come out and see us. You ain't doing anything better on a Saturday night anyway. I know I'm not.
It is an all-ages show, also.
Yeah, so
correct?
come and tap some 18-year-old ass if you want. I don't care.
Oh my
We
god.
apologize.
What did you say?
As management, I apologize. How much longer do we have here? Because I can't take this much longer. How are we going on time there, Ray?
As bass player,
We got
I'd like
about
to
40
apologize for
seconds or so. I don't know.
on the lawyers.
We need a wet mop in aisle 4, please.
Let's get Steve a hot meal.
Oh, Jesus.
I knew I turned you on.
Anybody want to add anything? I mean,
We didn't get any phone calls tonight?
no. Actually, nobody called us in.
Don't act so surprised.
Smart. Very
Thanks
smart.
a lot, people. 877-835-1937.
Call
Nobody
now.
can understand that shit.
Hey, this is the Dave Show. Call us at 877.
That's why they couldn't call. I only said it once and it was really fast.
Say it again slow.
No, I think it's because the three
Well, they
people that
can't
were
call
listening
now.
and we're clear.
Well, they're gonna have a couple. There's still a couple shows to come. They'll be airing until 10 p.m. this evening. Once again, we've reached the end of our program. We thank you for tuning into the Dave Show. And this week it is the Vex Show as well. Give us a call. I'm sorry. Give the next show a call. Stick around for Life at Times with Chris and Cody.
Lock up the gas
They're
caps.
coming on after the news at the top of the hour, and as always, we hope you listen to us throughout the week on the repeats. Check us out, coolwavepictures.com. We're out. See you.
You're listening to Wavelength Radio from Cool Wave Pictures.